Thank the Lord for that. You know, Doctor, I'll never ask you to do that again.
Huh? Oh, no. There must have been a reason for that.
Anyway, Doctor, you've done it. It's Mars. It must be. You're landing the TARDIS exactly where you said you would.
Wait a mo. This don't look like Mars to me.
How would you know? You've never seen it.
No, Duchess, but I have seen pictures of the moon's surface, and that's what this looks like. That's the moon.
Doctor, is it the moon?
Well, you weren't too far out, were you? Only about 200 million miles. All right, let's move on while we can.
Now, what? A minute, you don't expect to land us on the moon and just let us fly off just like that, do you?
Yeah, at least let's have a look round. That picture can't be the moon. The moon's way up in the sky. Where do you think you're going? Well, you're not going to tell us it's no, surely.
Ah, please, Doctor. The TARDIS isn't out of control or anything, is it?
No. It was just a bumpy landing, that's all.
Yeah?
Well, if you must go ashore, only half an hour. Right. If you can't go ashore like that, you need spacesuits. There's no atmosphere out there. Come on, there's some in the chest.
We'll maybe meet the old man of the moon. You won't meet nobody, mate, if you don't get some gear on. What? Oh, aye.
Deserting.
Oh, I don't think I like it.
Look, over there. I don't see anything. What did you see? Sort of great glow in the sky. Oh, it's probably your eyes getting used to the lunar light. Hey, Doctor? Possibly. Great clogs for? Try a little jump. All right. Careful. One tear in that spacesuit and you'll suffocate. You never told me to take a ballet lessons, Ben.
What is it?
I don't know. Get him along to the medical unit.
But Dr. Evans has gone down with it as well.
Yes, I know that, but the relief doctor from Earth should be here in the next shuttle rocket.
Yes, of course. Bob, give me a hand, will you?
Yes, right.
Jules, you take over. Well, come on, he won't bite you. There must be some source to this infection. Look, we'd better get the lads in here and tell them what's happening. Get them on the blower, would you, Niels?
Okay, Nobby. Neil speaking. We've got a bit of a flap on up here. Mr. Hobson wants a word with you all in weather control room. Quick,
Where did you lot spring from? Don't tell me the shuttle rocket's arrived already.
No, it hasn't. Well, there's another one with them, sir. Bob's taken him along to the medical unit. He's all right. He's just knocked himself out or something.
Oh, no, as if we hadn't got enough troubles already. Have they been through the sterile room?
Yes, Holly.
We don't want to cause you any trouble. Just let us collect our young friend and we'll be off.
Hey, not so fast.
Please, let me go and see Jamie.
I will take you there, mademoiselle, if you will come with me.
All right, young lady, you can carry on.
This way.
But I'd just like to have a word with you two. You could do with an extra bacteria check by the look of it.
Bacteria check?
That's what I said.
Well, thanks. I'll have you know our TARDIS is as sterile as
TARDIS?
our spacecraft.
They're all here, sir. Anytime you're ready.
Right. Well, we'll learn more about your spacecraft a little later. Meanwhile, you better come along with me, meet my team, and listen to what I have to say.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you know what this place is?
Well, it looks like some sort of weather control center. Ah, yes. And that's the thing with which you control the weather. That's the culprit then, eh? That's what gave us such a bumpy landing. Some sort of gravity device.
Some sort of gravity device. You are from Earth, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, where have you been for the last 20 years? Every school kid knows about the gravitron in there.
Ah, yes. It must be about the year 2050 then.
We got a proper Rip Van Winkle here. It's 2070, in case you'd like to know.
There you are. I was only 20 years out.
Well, before we all forget what century we're in, I better tell you why I've called you here.
Won't you introduce us first? I am a doctor.
A doctor? You've arrived just in time. We need your help.
Ah, do you?
I'll see you in a moment. Now, this virus...
Well, I may be able to help you if you'll introduce us.
Right, Doctor, you better meet them all. We're all scientists here, you see. No room for idle hands, I see to that. Roger Benoit, beside you there, is my assistant. He takes over as chief scientist if anything happens to me. He's a physicist like me and Joe Benson there. Niels, our Mad Dane, is an astronomer and mathematician, as is Charlie here. Ralph, Jules, and France are geologists, when they're not acting as cooks, lookouts, general and, handymen.
And this is where you control the Earth's weather? I see.
The gravitron there controls the tides control the weather. And from this console here, we plot it all on that map. Simple, eh?
Oh, yeah, very simple. Wish we'd had all this back in 1966.
Was it a bad year?
It's Jim, quick, France, take over.
Yes, Jim.
Pacific starting to move.
What does that mean?
Some sort of change in the weather.
We'll soon hear from Earth what it means.
Here it comes.
International Space Control Headquarters, Earth. Calling Weather Control Moon. Come in, please.
Moonport standing by.
Earth, calling Weather Control Moon. Come in, please.
Standing by.
Hobson here.
What's happening up there? The hurricane you were guiding is now 45 degrees off course. It's threatening Hawaii.
One of my men was taken ill. We're operational again now.
The controller would like to know the cause of the illness.
Yes, so have we. We've now got 3 men down with this mystery virus in the past few hours, including the doctor.
One moment, please. Stand by for further instructions.
Just hang on another couple of minutes, lads. We better hear what the great Mr. Rinberg has to say.
Robbie?
Yeah?
There it is again. I'll play it back to you.
Yes, we. We've now got 3 men down with this mystery virus in the past few hours, including the doctor.
One moment, please. Stand by for further instructions.
Hear the big noise ratio on that rerun? We're being monitored again.
Monitored?
Someone, not too far away from the base, is listening to every word we say.
Moonbase. Moonbase. Come in, Moonbase.
Still standing by.
Your instructions are to send blood samples back to Earth for investigation.
Well, when can we do that? The next shuttle rocket's not for another month.
Then they must be put on that rocket. In the meantime, the moon base is to be put in quarantine.
Quarantine? Well, what if these men aren't fit enough to go back to work? I shall need replacements.
If you radio information about this virus, we'll do our best to identify it and suggest treatment.
I demand to speak to Rinberg.
The controller is busy. I'm sorry. Over and out.
That whole conversation was monitored by someone or something.
Oh, never mind about that now. That Rinberg fella just won't talk to you. How can we trace down this mystery illness with the doctor himself down with it?
We better get out of these things and see how Jamie is. Perhaps I could be of help in the sick bay now.
Oh, anything you can do. Bob!
Yes, Mr. Hobson.
Show him to the medical unit, will you?
Yes, of course. Will you come this way, please?
Yes. Yep. Well, you all heard the position. We don't know what this infection is or how it got into the base, but I want you all to take extra precautions while this emergency is on. We may be short-handed for quite a while.
Is that how it goes, Doctor?
Yes, that's right. And then this unit automatically controls the pulse, the temperature, and the breathing.
A sort of electronic doctor?
Yes. Almost got striped trousers. And it even gives him medicines, too. Yes, it'll do very nearly anything.
You can't be nice to him. Dear, how do you think he is, Doctor?
Oh, he's not too bad. He's a bit concussed and feverish, but he'll be all right with rest.
Piper. The McCrimmon Piper. Oh, don't let him get me.
Piper?
No.
Some legend of his clan. As far as I can make out, this Piper appears to McCrimmon just before he dies.
Well, has this phantom Piper appeared to Jamie yet?
You don't believe it, do you?
No, but he does. It's important to him.
He keeps asking us to keep the Piper away from him.
Good. Well, we'll see whether we can do just that. Well, carry on, nurse.
Well, at least I tried to help. With a ward full of sick men and no doctor, somebody's got to do something. I wonder who this is.
Don't get too near, Polly. Have a look on his chart.
Yes, that's a good idea.
It's Dr. Evans. Oh, yes, the station doctor. He was the first one to get it.
He looks one of the worst.
There's something about this epidemic that I don't quite understand. It's not like a real disease at all. It's almost as if...
Well, not real. What more do you want?
I don't know, but there are certain signs and symptoms which don't add up. Ben, I want you to go along to the control room and keep an eye on things.
Well, Al.
No, give a hand, do anything, but keep your eyes and ears open. Right, something very wrong here. Something very wrong indeed.
Still up, hubby? Why not take a rest? Go and get some sleep.
How can I rest with that thing up the spout? You know the score as well as I do. 5 units off center, we lift half London into space. 5 more, and the Atlantic water level goes up 3 feet. Rinberg just doesn't understand the pressure we're under. Hey, you! What do you think you're doing, skulking there?
Well, I was just wondering if I could help, sir.
Help? How could you help?
We could do with an extra pair of hands. He can help me.
Well, keep him away from me, that's all. All right, I'll go lie down. Call me if anything happens.
Yes, of course.
Oh, by the way, there were 2 more of those momentary drops in air pressure while I was on. I put them in the log.
Right. Well, there are some coffee cups to clear away if you wish to be helpful.
Right.
And, Ralph, that is number 14, needs a hand down in the food store. Can you find a way there?
Yeah, I'll find it.
Goodbye.
Anyone would think we've got rats up here. Who's that? Who is it?
It's on you, me, mate.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't go sneaking around like that.
Blimey, you lot are half edgy.
You will be too, mate. You've been up here long enough. Say, are you responsible for the broken bags here?
Well, come off it, I've only just arrived, haven't I?
Uh-huh. Okay, see if you can find that lot. Around the back there, most likely.
Okay.
Let's see, still need some more, milk and sugar.
Number 14. Ralph!
Where are you? Scarpered. Funny bloke.
What's that?
It's all right, Polly, it's only me. We don't want to wake everyone up, do we? You look as though you could do with some sleep yourself.
I'm all right. What have you got there?
Oh, I've been doing a little investigation.
Piece of silver paper. What is it?
I don't know.
What's happened?
Oh, it's nothing. It's probably just a changeover in the time cycle.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, you see, it's rather interesting, really. You see, on the moon, they have a fortnight of days and a fortnight of nights.
Well,
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They have to make their own day and night artificially up here, or it should upset their whole biological time clock.
they're what?
They wouldn't know whether they were coming or going. Get it?
Yes.
Clever girl. QED, that's why it's dark up here.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, of course. How stupid of me.
Of course, along at the control center, it's probably broad daylight. Polly, you wouldn't be making fun of me, would you?
No. Ah! Dr. Evans!
No. Don't touch me. No. The silver hand. Ah!
Doctor, is he...
Yes. Afraid he is.
What are you going to do?
What does he mean by the silver hand? I'd better report this to Mr. Hobson.
Can't find him, Ralph.
Well, I was helping him load some stores and he just disappeared.
What, in this place? Well, there are only 19 of us.
Have you tried his quarters?
Yeah.
Why didn't you report this to me?
Well, I'm just telling you now, aren't I?
Now, what is it?
Very sorry, it's Dr. Evans.
Well,
I'm afraid he's dead.
dead. No.
This must be reported at once.
Yes, yes. No. No, we haven't got enough data yet. You know what they're like down there. I'll come to the sick bay with you. Come on.
Here. Gently, Jamie.
matter?
Something just went out of that door.
Niels, John.
What was it?
Nothing. Nothing there.
Your nerves are getting the better of you. Where's Evan's body?
Over there.
All right, let's get it over. Is this someone's idea of a particularly bad joke?
This is no joke, believe me.
Mr. Hobson, you are wanted. Another man's collapsed at the controls. The graviton has swung off alignment again.
Come on. And you'd better find that doctor's body or out you all go, quarantine or no quarantine.
I don't understand what could have happened. Must have dozed off or something. One thing I am sure of, something went out of that door just as you came in.
That body can't just have vanished. Polly, I'm going to leave you alone. Now, just for a minute.
All right.
Water. Water.
I'll go and get you some.
Water. It's you. The phantom paper.